Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to be going over the top teams for Crystal Beetle on endless difficulty. Crystal Beetle is one of those bosses where it is actually pretty free to play friendly. The overall top team today is only using Freyasto and the twins, and there are some really good options only using Freyasto out of the Celestial Hypogeans, so it isn't a very pay to win boss. Okay, this is going to be Jake's team free to play with the Blade Summon artifact. It is using heroes which a lot of people would have built up on their account. You're going to have the main Freyasto on the left and Illusion on the right. Odie up in the corner, Mikola behind the Odie, and then you have Smokey and Shakir behind the Smokey with the Blade Summon spell. Blade Summon is good because it gives defense reduction each time you activate it onto the boss, and that is going to increase Odie's damage. However, you can also try Harmonic spell. In general, teams which are going to have purely HP per second damage dealers, you would prefer to go for a Harmonic spell because that gives more attack value to those heroes, and that is the only way of increasing HP per second damage. But Odie, because he's just a raw magical damage dealer, he doesn't have true damage, he doesn't have HP per second damage, so increasing the defenses from Blade Summon is going to increase his damage by quite a lot. And that is why he is going to really benefit from the Blade Summon artifact. But you can try Harmonic. It could even be better. I haven't actually tried both, but this was the one recommended. So yeah, we have 3 seconds left. Almost 60 billion damage, 59 billion damage with this team is really very good. And the damage output, yeah, I mean, Odie did 15 billion damage, which definitely Blade Summon helped with that. You could try with Harmonic. Potentially it could be better. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and do a quick skip run with Harmonic spell and see whether it is actually better. So we got 59.2 billion with that one, and this is going to be... Okay, this is actually better. 61 billion. So I would recommend go for the Harmonic spell. It probably is going to be better because it's going to increase Freyasto's damage but lower Odie's damage. But overall, that is going to be more worthwhile for you. Okay, now we're going to move on to Glorp's team. Glorp's team is very similar, almost exactly the same. However, it will have Ludovic rather than the Odie. And Ludovic is a better endless damage dealer compared to Odie because Ludovic has HP per second damage. With the Harmonic spell, this team is actually crazy. The fact that it's only using Freyasto as a Celestial Hypogean, and you could use Freyasto even at a lower level of Ascension, but your damage would be lower. And then you're using Ludovic, Smokey as your endless damage dealers with the Harmonic spell. This team is going to be crazy. Now, as for the charm priority, definitely Freyasto charms are the most important getting to legendary and even refining them for the stat increases. But Ludovic charms are going to be really important as well. Getting them to legendary, that's going to increase his own damage. And also, it increases the buff that he provides to his allies. When he's at the legendary charm level, and he heals allies, if the HP is above, I think, 80% health ratio, then they're going to gain haste. 15 haste, whereas before it just gave attack. And it still gives attack, but it will give you haste on top of that. So this is going to ramp up the damage of everyone within the healing range of Ludovic, which is really strong. And Harmonic spell, because they're all topped off on health, they have massive attack gains because of this artifact. And your endless damage dealers are going to just be hitting even harder due to that. Now this team, as you can see here, is even getting close to 69 billion damage. People have hit 69 billion damage today with this team, and that's pretty crazy considering that it's only using one Celestial Hypogean. But look at the Ludovic damage, way higher than Odie's damage, and that is why this is just a strict upgrade to the Odie comp that we showed before this. Okay, now we have some Harak teams. These Harak teams are, of course, going to be more pay to win because using 3 Celestial Hypogeans, and then the one after this is actually using 4 Celestial Hypogeans. But luckily, the top team today is not using Harak. So, Illusion in front of Rainier, Rainier in front of Harak, Mikola in front of main Freyasto, Sonya buffing up main Freyasto and Harak with the Blade Summon spell. Because Harak is a damage dealer, he has HP per second damage, but he also has raw, just high physical damage. So, Blade Summon to reduce defenses of the boss is going to increase Harak's damage, it's going to increase Sonya's damage, and even Mikola's damage a little bit. So for all of those reasons, Blade Summon is probably going to be better in the Harak team, whereas Harmonic is generally better, or always better in the endless teams, with HP per second damage dealers, like Freyasto, Ludovic, Smokey. So Rainier has been eaten, Mikola has been eaten, now we just have Freyasto and Sonya left over. And Harak is doing a lot of damage. Now Freyasto Illusion gets devoured, which is perfect for our comp that allows main Freyasto and Sonya to have maximum uptime. Now main Freyasto goes down. We did get a new record with that. Almost 70 billion damage, which is really good. And you can always try multiple runs and try to get a better score. Harak teams generally do have high RNG. And if you're going to go for Harak team, you want to get legendary charms onto the Harak. That is pretty important. Okay, now we're going to go for Half Moon's team, which is with the Harmonic spell, even though we said that usually with Harak Blade Summon is better. But here, Harmonic is better. You're going to have Illusion Festo in the front, Main Festo, and Harak both linked by the Stellar Bond of the twins. You're going to have Mikola in the front, Rainier in front of the Harak, and I believe it is going to be Elijah, which is blue-haired, in the front, and Lila pink-haired in the back. This is a crazy team. It's using 4 Celestial Hypogeans, and it is the second best team today, so luckily, the overall best team is only Festo and Twins together. Doesn't need to have Harak. So this is going to be great. If you're going to run this team, Twins Charms, which you should buy from the Charm Merchant, that's really important. Harak and Festo Charms, and Harak is actually the priority in this comp because he's the carry. Festo is the second priority. And then Mikola and Rainier Charms. Rainier Charms are nice. Eventually you want to get Rainier Charms upgraded, but they're kind of on the lower priority compared to like the actual damage dealers themselves. Because Rainier's Charms, the stat increases are not going to benefit him. It's only about increasing the quality bonus, and it's a very minor quality bonus increase, like just basically providing an extra 6% attack to the position swap ally, which it does make a difference, but it isn't like the overall top priority, right? So that is the thing. So 30 seconds left, all the way over 60 billion damage, which is crazy. Again, you're going to have kind of the same eat order. Rainier and Mikola both get devoured. And now all the twins are here. The Festo is here. I think, yeah, we are going to devour the twins next. But look at that damage. 78.5 billion damage already with 5 seconds left. Another devouring. 81.1 billion. That is definitely crazy. I think this comp, I don't know the highest score it's gotten today, but I can't even say. So we're going to have to now do runs of the overall top team. But this got a really, really amazing score. But it is a very pay to win as well. Okay, guys, now we're bringing out the overall top team, Pro Epi's team, which is also thankfully quite free to play friendly. If you're taking a look at it here, is going to be the main Festo in front of the Shakira and Illusion in front of Lila in the back, pink-haired, blue-haired in the front, Elijah, and you're going to be linking by the Stellar Bond the main Festo and the Ludovic, because both of them are going to be the hardest hitting damages of this comp. Smokey off to the side so that he doesn't get interrupted by the boss's knockup attack, and Shakir is going to be just buffing up your entire team. And that is why this team is so crazy. Everyone is positioned back, so Shakir runs up into the middle position, like right here, and then he just begins going to work. Now, if for whatever reason your Shakir is not running into the middle position, it could be something to do with the ascension level of twins. Then you can swap the positioning of the twins. You can have Elijah blue-haired in the back, Lila in the front. This was something which there was a problem for some people. So so that is just something to keep in mind. If your Shakir is not ending in the middle position, you would need to make that swap. But ideally, you have it with this formation, because look at this. Shakir is buffing up every single ally on your team. That is maximizing his attack buff value to provide it to your HP per second damage dealers. I keep calling them endless damage dealers now, which basically that is what they are, but they're specifically HP per second damage dealers, Ludovic and Festo. So we're up to 68 billion damage, 21 seconds left, 70 billion, and now the damage is just rolling in. Like, it's just, we're bursting and bursting, and is not slowing down, because we've stacked so many HP per second, like vicious stings onto the boss from Festo. Ludovic is dealing damage from his skill. There we go, 82 billion damage. We have a little bit of more time. 85 billion damage. That is crazy. That has to be rank 1, right? No, it isn't even rank 1. The damage output was mainly Festo and Ludovic, and look at that Ludovic damage. When you can get an ideal positioning of Shakir's buff, buffing up Ludovic with the attack buff, and then all of the other buffs we have, like the haste from the twins, and then the attack buff from Smokey, Ludovic can deal some insane damage. And this is before Ludovic even has his skill power from Mythic Charms. Imagine when he gets skill power from Mythic Charms, he's going to be like maybe even out damaging Festo. Okay guys, I did a bunch of runs. The highest score we got was 85.5 billion damage, which is really similar. Like, there's not that much RNG in this fight. So yeah, hopefully with these teams you're able to get a top score for the endless difficulty of Crystal Beetle today. If there are any other teams that worked for you, you can feel free to share them in the comment section. And if you guys are not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please subscribe. We're on a road to 20,000 subscribers. We're trying to hit it before the end of the season. And also, if you want to chat with me more or our whole community, please join our AFK Journey Discord server. We have like 2,800 active members. There's a link to that in the description of this video. So thank you for watching, guys. That is going to be it for this one. I'll hope to see you guys in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.